Base in Minneapolis. A good matchup here for you tonight. Minnesota Twins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Phil Hughes out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact that means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cleveland, first baseman Carlos Santana.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
1-1 on the way from Hughes. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming now from Hughes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Lifted into center field. Buxton on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. They go down 1-2-3 in the first for Phil Hughes. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Josh Tomlin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got 2 of them. He's got the 4-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the 4-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, number 2, Ryan Dozier.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be fun. I mean, they're facing a pitcher who gives up a lot of home runs. Now, as the hitters, will they stay patient, continue to look for your pitch? Because you know he's giving up a lot of home runs. Will you stay within yourself and be able to take advantage of when he does make a mistake? Because he will make a mistake.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Miguel Sano comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Runners on first with one down. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Dozier rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around the score. Done it here.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 0-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Center fielder.
And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at second here with one man out. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
In now, Michael Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at first and third, one away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. The Dozier for one. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Abraham Almonte. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game, and the runner will get back standing. comes Hughes now on 2-0. 3-0 now. Roberto Perez would be next. From the stretch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now the 3-1 home from Hughes. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Polanco is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. So stepping in, Jason for the second.
Jason Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Brantley will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Michael Brantley. You can put him anywhere out there in the outfield. He can play left, right, or center, and we may see that before the game is over. He's that versatile. He can go get it with the best of them.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Brantley on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
Not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Fielder, Byron.
He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one to build on right there.
Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's another base hit. We're only in the second inning. He's given up 5 hits already. He needs to get back to the dugout, make some adjustments if he wants to continue in this game.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Almonte moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. In now, Roberto Perez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Roberto Perez.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try again. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Grounded foul. The 1-2 from Hughes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here's another 2-2. Shot toward right center, and that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the ship.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fouled back. Now another 2-2. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Ramirez.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run. But you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Sano camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Martinez.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Martinez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs already home here. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Now another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Tribe. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Well, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report, but he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Here's Robbie Grossman. And this is fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Chisenhall racing back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. Now we're starting all over. Right where we started. Tie ball game.
Hey, Polanco.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. For second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almonte racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been first and third with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. Striding in once again, Abraham Almonte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Almonte.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Four runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up. On deck, Carlos Santana. Now the 3-1 home from Hughes. To short, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 once more, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 1-2 from Hughes. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-4 Tribe. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0 to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got in the count, went for the big power swing, didn't work out, and then you shorten your swing, got the base hit. Nice job.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see that they're just above the middle of the pack in the AL, currently 6th best in that department. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Brantley, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tying run is into score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almonte ranging back, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there, but it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park, to the opposite field no less. Now that is some man strength.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
Right fielder.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Ready once again, Robbie Grossman. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Way outside. 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martinez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 7-5. Edwin Encarnacion now. They'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much.
Up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. A fastball right over the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
5 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Throw over to the bag. They throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here's a high pop-up. Mauer is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Martinez.
Digging in once again, Michael Martinez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs, so it's a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
The 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on that hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
2 out with the man at first. That gets down and the inning continues. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win. But he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Jordan Walden is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Jordan Walden.
Abraham Almonte will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-6 now.
Catcher, number 55, Roberto
So striding
Perez.
forward now, Roberto Perez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Indians 6. Boone Logan is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Boone Logan.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Castro. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And that misses inside 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Here it is on 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Martinez scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Hey now.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Carlos Santana.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Here it is. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Craig Breslow
comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Here's Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A pitch out. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
So they put the speedster in motion. They're trying to test this catcher who isn't known for his throwing abilities, but they had it sniffed out. A well-executed pitch out leads to a good throw, and they nab him at second.
Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Frozen there. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is up with it. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. He singled his last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Look out. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside. 3-0 now. He's set and a 3-0 offering. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almonte sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Michael Tonkin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Michael Tonkin.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Edwin Encarnacion.
outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. One and two. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Tapper up the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. He's running towards second. Pitch swung out and missed. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss here. So it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Well, the word around the league is that this is a pitcher's ballpark, but it's certainly not playing that way in this one. The last bomb makes it 4 home runs between these two teams, and we might not be done yet.
Third baseman, number 1, Michael
Into the box
Martinez.
now, Michael Martinez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to short. Polanco comes up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One for Cleveland thanks to this swing from Lonnie Chisenhall. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Nick Goody gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nick Goody.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Miguel Sano.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Pitch on the way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almonte ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and Castro's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single hard hit. That's his 2nd hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
The 2-0 on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Eddie Rosario would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Minnesota leads this one 8-7. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
57, Ryan Presley.
Striding in once again, Abraham Almonte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He used to say he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Ready with the 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. The 0-1 on its way, and he pops up the bunt attempt, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this one's in the dirt, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
1 out and a runner on third. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-1 on its way. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Now that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Francisco Lindor waits on deck. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
First offering on its way. Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. The Dozier for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Brian Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
27, Brian Shaw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Way out in front.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez in foul ground. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Ready once again, Brian Dozier. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
First baseman, number 7, Joe.
So here's Joe Mauer as he lines it out to center. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier.
Last chance coming up for the Tribe.
It's the Twins 9 and the Indians 7. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Brandon Kinsler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Michael Brantley will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready for another chance? Lonnie Chisenhall. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On the ground up the middle to Dozier for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Nine to 7, the final score in this ball game. The Twins get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Michael Tonkin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Kinsler earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
9 runs, 16 hits,